Even as I was about to die, I still raised both hands high, trying to awaken the spirit of resistance among my people. A mysterious force brought me to a cave. They were wizards who had secretly protected Earth all along. After that, I was granted the power of the gods to overthrow the tyrant's rule. But when I returned home, my family had already been killed by the tyrant's men. Even my son was not spared. Witnessing the brutal deaths of my wife and child with my own eyes, the fury in my heart instantly ignited the divine power, and that power became extreme as a result. However, in order to obtain dark magic, the king fused together all the eternal crystals that had been mined, and forged the Shabak crown, capable of connecting to hell. But just as a servant presented the crown, the servant was instantly struck by lightning and turned to ashes, and the tyrant's reign would come to an end with my appearance. At this moment, the tyrant repeatedly begged for mercy, but thinking of my persecuted people and my wife and child, I showed not the slightest mercy. I converted the divine power into pure energy and destroyed the entire palace. But my violent method violated the original intent of the wizards. They believed I was unworthy of possessing the power of the gods and decided to strip the divine power from me. Yet because the divine power had become impure through me, it instead triggered a battle. In the end, the 7 wizards were defeated by my hand. The last remaining wizard exhausted all of his divine power to seal me beneath the earth, and the Shabak crown also disappeared without a trace. 5,000 years later, a group of archaeologists arrived at the ruins of the empire. Soon, they discovered the Shabak crown floating above a massive stone. Seeing this, the female doctor immediately climbed onto the stone, then leapt with all her strength, and successfully obtained the crown. But before she could even feel happy, a group of armed mercenaries suddenly appeared and used her brother as leverage to threaten her. With no other choice, she could only surrender and hand the Shabak crown over to them. But clearly, the mercenaries never intended to let them go. The doctor hurriedly recited the spell carved on the stone tablet.
Shiza!
And I, who had been sealed for 5,000 years, finally returned to the surface. Without the wizard's seal, the divine power surged back into my body. These ordinary attacks could not cause me any harm at all.